Hey guys, how's it going? Just thought I'd give you an update from my bed because I can't be bothered making proper videos for you. I'm sorry. I'm just in a super weird mood. So we're in day 5,000 million trillion start of the universe day in lockdown here in Australia, Victoria. Really frustrating. We just had some news today that we're not easing any further restrictions right now until more test results come back because an area of Metro City has had an outbreak and they just refuse to open anything up, even though the rest of Victoria pretty much hasn't had an outbreak. Anyway, it's not why I have come on here. I have come on here basically just to give you guys an update on what's going on. It's been a week since I made my video on having a chemical pregnancy. I'm past that now. I know it's super common and unfortunately it just happens. But I am now in my fertile window. So my partner, my fiance and I have been BDing every day, but according to my app, I was supposed to ovulate on Tuesday. So tomorrow being Monday, here it's Sunday in Australia, I would have had I would have been, just in my normal window. But because I was tracking my ovulation, I found out that my surge was actually today, not tomorrow. So it actually was 2 days early, my ovulation. So I'm sort of really happy that I did it, that I'm tracking my ovulation because, even though we probably would have BD'd or trying to every day, at least when we did BD this morning, I knew that I was sort of in my most fertile window. So fingers crossed for that. Sorry, my cat is here. Say hello, Jizzy. Hello. Hello. I think she loves the camera. Anyway, so I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on. So the things I'm just going to try and really do now is this is not a flattering angle. Is basically try and eat as healthy as possible, try and stay as stress-free as possible, which is really hard right now. Come here. You want to come up, Jessie? You want to come up? Come on. Come here. Come here. Come up. Come on. No. She's like me. If you tell her to do something, she won't do it because she's stubborn, just like me. Anyway, sorry guys. Honestly, this is the most raw, unedited, no makeup, in my PJs kind of video because, hey, I'm trying to keep it real because, no one watches these videos anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter what's going on. But anyway, so we have BD'd actually every day in my fertile window. So sort of 5 or 6 days prior to your ovulation, you sort of have a medium to high chance of getting pregnant because that's obviously when your egg is sort of gearing up to release. So I got Stu, my fiance, every day, which is great. It's probably the best BDing we've done since we started trying, and also we did BD today, which is great. I'm sorry, I'm being very open. I don't even know if this is allowed, but whatever. Again, nobody really watches these videos, so I guess it's not really much of a big deal. But this month, I think I've really learnt to relax a bit. I know that everyone says once you stop trying, it happens. My opinion, I guess from a medical perspective, who doesn't have experience in fertility, but it needs to be like tiny bit mechanical just during your fertile window. It doesn't mean you can't enjoy it or anything like that, but I feel like women who get pregnant would probably most of the time have speeding after their period where they probably would ovulate. So it was just a month where I was like, look, I'm just gonna track it again and just see what happens. But I think what I've learnt from what happened last month with the chemical pregnancy is if a little bean wants to stick, it will stick. And you can't control that. You can do your best, but even the healthiest, strongest, most amazing human can still not get there, not get pregnant straight away, or have fertility problems, or unfortunately miscarry. It's just one of those things that your body will do what it wants to do, and once you sort of realize that and just sort of give into it, then you sort of realize that it is what it is, I guess. So yeah, so that's what's been happening this week. Tomorrow is my ovulation day, so that will sort of be the last day. That's the highest chance of conceiving, and then the 2-week wait begins again. So this time, one of the other things I've learned is I'm going to try really hard not to test early. And I know in the last video I was joking saying that like I was just going to test at like 5 DPO, which I did, which is like ridiculous. But pregnancy tests are expensive, and I reckon I've spent hundreds of dollars on pregnancy tests. I have like really cheap ones. I got them from Amazon. They were like 40 tests for like $10. They're like the strip ones. I'm pretty sure they don't even work, because last month when I had my chemical, like when I was getting like heaps of lines on freighters, I had like no lines on those tests. So I don't know how like proper they are, but anyway, so yeah, so I'm gonna really try hard not to test till about November 9th or 10th. That's when my period's due. I have learnt as well that my period is like bang on time. I'm really lucky. My period's like every month, like right on time. Like maybe like the cramping sort of changes. Like sometimes I only get a day before or a couple of days before. That sort of changes. But you know, I've noticed I have got this like red. So as I've said in I'm diverting for a minute. As I've said in my last videos, I am a nurse, so I am working full time, and at work as a nurse, I have to wear a mask, a shield, sometimes a cap on my head, a gown, and we have like 2 cases a day. But it is like affecting my skin. If anybody watches this video and somehow my comments are turned on, can you please recommend something? Like I honestly was blessed with like amazing skin. Probably everyone's thinking, what are you talking about? Your skin is like not that bad. It's bad for me, okay? It's bad for me. So if anyone can recommend something to sort of help like decongest my face. I've been cleansing, I've been toning, I've been moisturizing, I've been trying everything, and I'm still breaking out. Like there's like this cluster going on there. So yeah, so let me know. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna try really hard not to test, because my period comes, it will come because it's regular. So I will know a couple of days before. So unless I'm getting some like really weird symptoms and like where I like just really know, which apparently some women just know they're pregnant, then I'll maybe test. But otherwise, if I just don't really feel really much different, I think I'm just gonna wait. Hopefully till the day before my period, because if I usually feel like I'm gonna get my period about 2 to 1 day before my period, so I'll know pretty much is what I'm saying if my period's gonna come. So yeah, I'm blabbering and didn't even say hey. Hey, hello, welcome to my channel. Of my whole 2 subscribers, good on you guys. Thank you for subscribing. You are the originals, the OGs. If this channel ever gets more, I appreciate you. I love you. So if anyone, I'm now 10 minutes in, so people may not have gone this far in my video of blabbering, but I am starting a YouTube video in the boredom of Victoria on, or YouTube channel I should say, on my fertility journey and what's happening and what it's like and what's going on. So next month I will try the next 2 weeks, I will actually hopefully film me taking my pregnancy test, and let's hope it's positive. I also will really love to film Stu's reaction eventually whenever I do get pregnant or whatever goes ahead. If we have to do IVF or we decide to adopt, I really just want to sort of take some people on that journey, because I love watching those videos. I think they are really important. I think the more we talk about it, the more women feel comfortable talking about it. It was so weird, like today, I don't know what, sometimes I have like a beacon on my head or something of people just like telling me things. Today I was in our local shopping centre, just going to the supermarket, and I went into like a lolly store. This lolly store's reopened, which I'm super happy about, but it's also really bad. But like I'm really happy, and there was this like young woman in there, and I was like, oh, I'm so glad, I hope you guys are open. She's like, yeah, I'm so happy too, but I've been like so sick. And I was like, I'm sorry to hear that. She's like, yeah, I had a miscarriage, and they think the stress of that miscarriage caused my brain just to like not connect with my left leg. My left leg stopped working, and like I was really sick, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't know what to say. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I was going to say, oh, I've had a chemical pregnancy, but then I sort of felt like that's just not on the same level at all. So yeah, I just pretty much just said, I'm so sorry that happened, and I'm glad that you're now working again. She's like, I'm happy too. And I was like, that's so good. Like, good on you. Anyway, guys, so I just thought I'd update you on what's going on. Fingers crossed we get released from our isolation soon. I think it's making everybody insane. But like and subscribe. Please let me know what to use on my face. Thank you. And I'll talk to you guys soon.